Hey, it's Natalie. I had LASIK. It's true. My eyes can see. Can you see a little bit of the blood and weirdness? I think there's a little bit of bruising up here. Anyway, I wanted to tell you the worst parts about LASIK because I'm sure you're probably wondering, what is the worst part? Here we go. First worst part ever is that you have to wear glasses for 2 weeks. And if you're an avid contact wearer, like I am, you're gonna hate wearing your glasses for that much. In fact, I wouldn't even drive at night because I was worried that I was gonna run into something because I'm not used to wearing my glasses that much. So, the second worst part is that when you get there, you're gonna feel like it's kind of an assembly line depending on where you go because they do so many procedures so many times a day that I was one of 4 people sitting in the waiting room at the same time. But he only does procedures on this certain day. The rest of the week is pre and post-op care. So in some ways I knew that it was going to be a little busy that day. So next worst part is that you have to relax and just kind of sit there in the chair while they're doing all these weird things to your eyeballs that you are a little bit freaked out about. But luckily they give you, well, at least they gave me a little muscle relaxant, so it was nice and easy to sit in the chair. They put these little suction cup thingy balls on your eyes to like suction your eye so that it doesn't move, and that hurts a little bit. He's like, okay, a little bit more suction, and you're like, ugh, because it feels like your eyeball is like literally popping out of your head, probably because it probably is popping out of your head, but it's so that you don't move. So in some ways you're like, okay, this is just a little bit of pain, a little bit of awkwardness so that I can get through the reason that I'm here. I clearly do not want to move my eyeball and then mess up my vision forever. So the next worst thing is there's this terrible smell when the laser comes on. It makes this weird like tap, tap, tap sound, and there's this stinky smell that's like burning flesh. But it's not as smelly as you think it's gonna be. It's like not this terrible overwhelming odor. It's just kind of this little stink that you're like, huh, that's weird, in your muscle relaxant stupor. Huh. The next weird thing, or the next, I don't know, I guess it's not a bad thing necessarily, but they're really ugly and cumbersome, is the eye shields. You have to wear these shields, plastic eye shields that go over your eyes, and you have to tape them on. The worst part is the tape. It gets like this residue on your skin, and you have to kind of like pinch and peel it off because it doesn't come off very well. But you only have to wear those for a week or so, and you're only wearing them to bed except for that first day. So it wasn't as bad as I thought, and I actually think that it helped me a lot because you're not rubbing your eyes in the middle of the night accidentally because you've got these giant eye shields on to protect you. So the other things that kind of suck about LASIK is that you can't be in a pool for 4 weeks. It's really nice outside, and I would really love to take my girls swimming, but I can't get in the pool at the risk of getting stuff yucky like bacteria and stuff in my eye. So that's a bummer. You also can't wear eye makeup. So I have just used this as an excuse to be lazy. So I'm not wearing any makeup at all for 4 weeks. It's a good time to help my skin, you know, rejuvenate itself and give it a break from makeup and stuff. But it is hard because you want to look good, you know, you have a date night with your hubby, or you've got an audition or an interview, and you can't have eye makeup on. So it looks weird too, like when you do your whole face except your eyes. So I don't know. Anyway, those are the worst parts about LASIK. And let's all agree that LASIK can offer so many more benefits. Are you kidding me? I'm so excited to wake up and be able to see, to go in my daughter's room in the middle of the night and change her diaper and be able to know what I'm doing instead of just guessing that the diaper's on correctly. All right, guys, those are the worst parts about LASIK for me. Let me know what your experience is if you've had LASIK, or let me know if you're gonna go do it now that you realize that the worst parts really aren't that bad.